Time delay.
Hello.
Hey.
We're back.
It's been about 2 months.
It's been a really long time.
I know there's like one person out there who's like, where the hell are those girls?
There's a lot more than one. There's about 9 or 13.
No.
There's a lot.
You're crazy.
Oh, look.
2 months. 2 months.
There's a person back there.
2 months.
Okay, so we're here to
That
do
was creepy.
a review on a movie that probably not a lot of you have seen.
You should see it, though.
It's called The Human Centipede.
You should see it.
Now, when you say human centipede, what
do you think?
What do you think?
Do you think of those little critters that give me the creeps?
The millipedes? Mm-hmm. Or the centipedes,
or
too.
a centipede, if you will.
Right, because it is the humans. The little bugs, they are very, very creepy, but
they got a lot of legs.
You have to try to think of a human version.
Centipede. How would you make a human centipede?
Well, J-Mo.
Tell me. How would you make a human centipede?
I'd sew people together, ass to mouth.
Ass to mouth, you say?
Ass to mouth, I say. And it's not like we're giving a lot away, because that's right on the cover.
It's right on the cover.
Pretty much. You see a person, and then another person, and then another person.
This is the deal.
It's set in another...
couple of chicks.
Like, set in another country. Oh, yeah, they're backpacking.
Germany. They're going through, they've been everywhere, it's been so great. They're going to a party or something.
Yeah, they met some weird random homeless guy with drugs, and he was like, oh, let's go to a party.
I don't recall that part.
So they are driving.
Driving in a dense forest.
Serious, in Germany.
To a party in a dense forest. I don't know where it is.
I think they're lost. I think they're on the way to the party, and then they get lost.
And guess what happens?
Some weird guy pulls alongside of the car.
Well, no, they get a flat tire.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like they're just sitting there.
All of a sudden. But yeah, that's right.
Sorry, my tooth.
So a weird guy pulls up either way, and I don't particularly remember the beginning. So we can jump ahead. There's a German guy. He's
they get lost. They walk through the forest, and they stop at the first house they find, which is a doctor's house.
And it's just a house.
It's just a big house in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, just a house.
He invites them in, and
he says, "Let me get you some water.
You must be parched."
Drug.
Date rape drug.
The water.
Drugged.
Gives him the water. The one girl spills it, and he flips out.
He does. And then the other girl starts, passing out, and I loved it, because he was like, that's just the effects of the date rape drug.
Yeah, and he actually says,
the dates rape drug.
He says, the drug for raping.
Drug for raping.
Or whatever
And the other girl's, awake, and what are you doing? Don't do that.
So she starts...
She hauls.
She starts running, and I don't know, whatever. He gets... Oh, he shoots her with a dart. He shoots her with a tranquilizer dart.
He does dart her.
She goes down, and then the next thing you know, they're tied up in the...
They're in... He has his own hospital in the basement. So
they're tied up.
They each have a hospital bed. There's a guy in there.
Some dude they don't know. He was from the beginning.
What is happening here?
The German doctor abducted him when he was taking a poo on the side of the road.
It was really weird.
He darted him too. So
we're being a little kind of really detailed. So the deal is, there's a guy there. His tissue doesn't match. He's ousted. A nice Japanese boy gets put in his place because his tissue matches.
Yes.
He does not speak English or German.
Nope.
So he has a lot of conversations with himself.
It's all just kind of him yelling.
So he literally gets out a creepy grade school projector to show them.
Yeah, like an overhead projector.
You're gonna be famous.
And he shows them the whole thing, the whole process.
I'm gonna cut you here, and I'm gonna sew you on an ass.
Here, he cuts this all out.
No, he just opens it.
Okay, yeah. And I think he does something to your jaw, so your jaw's open.
He just takes out your teeth.
Oh, your teeth and your tongue.
Yeah. No, not your tongue.
He said your tongue.
No, your tongue. I think your tongue stays.
Pretty sure your tongue comes out.
I'm pretty sure you still have a tongue.
Check it out, folks. Either way. And then
why would he take out your tongue? You need that to help you swallow.
To the face. So there's an A person, a B person.
You need your tongue to help you swallow.
And a C person. No, it just forces it down, because in the diagram, esophagus to anus to esophagus.
Yeah, but he didn't get detailed. Anus. He didn't draw on organs and shit.
No, it was just all one organ, which is weird. I mean, that's obviously not going to work.
Obviously
it's not all going to go through. Right.
Whatever.
It's not a straight line.
So he connects these poor people. One girl in the middle of it does escape, and she gets caught. And for her punishment...
He says, I found my B.
You don't want to be B. You want to be A.
You want to be A.
All you have is ass surgery. But then you're B, and you're stuck to his ass, and she's stuck to your ass.
And she's your friend.
And your friend has her mouth on your ass.
She's your buddy.
And they're really having a hard time, and they hold hands, a little bit. Maria told me she wouldn't hold my hand.
I don't think I could.
We're ass to mouth in the middle of Germany, and she wouldn't reach back and give me a little squeeze.
If your mouth was on my asshole, sewn to it.
And
and you couldn't talk because it's just...
I got a mouthful of ass. I would want a little comfort.
I would never be able to look you in the eyes. I'd never be able to look at you again.
I know. You'd be looking at my ass.
No, you'd be looking...
Anyways, I was...
It really doesn't matter how this one ends. It was the
best part is, though, the guy treats them like a dog.
Yes.
He makes them try and fetch.
And then...
The first guy, who's the only one who obviously has to eat,
and then
eats out of a dog bowl.
And then he has to poop and...
Oh, it's tough stuff.
There's bandages all over everything, so you really don't see anything.
You don't see any wounds.
It's just what is in your own mind.
You just pretty much see them from here.
Right, and you can see, the stitches.
Oh...
All right, we're getting to the time where
we're
going to have to jump right to the end. A
kills
himself when... guy just got his... Before killing yourself, don't you think that you would, crawl away? Pull your ass from, sorry, B, and just be out?
It had been a rough go.
I mean, why kill yourself?
It had been a rough few days.
Why not just...
ass to mouth
be like, hey,
strangers.
Screw you, dude. I'm just going to leave. So, A dies.
Kills himself.
C's
been sickly for the whole day. She's got an infection.
She's C if I'm B.
Oh, I didn't realize that I was... Fine, you're B. No, you're B. Right. You deserve to be B.
And I won't hold her hand and stuff. So she dies. The little Chinese boy dies. So then there's me.
B. Alive.
Stuck in the middle.
Movie ends.
Fade to black. Or no. It's a pullback. It's like a dissolve.
It is a pullback. I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd cut my face off that guy's ass. And I would just chop at the girl behind me, and I'd get out of there.
Well, what if that was me?
I'm sorry. Do you want me to drag you? I gotta go, but I'm gonna drag you from my ass around?
So no. How would we separate?
I would start chopping with some glass, because there was glass on the ground. This is getting a little lengthy. I'm a little ashamed to admit it. I like this movie.
I absolutely would recommend it.
I recommend it. That was a whole movie in a nutshell. Big spoiler. So if you're too ashamed to see it, just watch this.
Totally.